wherever I was at 2015, a lot of y'all out there is starting to catch this whiff. You know what I mean? Because deep down in our spirit, we explorers. You know, we supposed to be just as smart as the motherfuckers who have us enslaved, if not smarter. We're not supposed to be trying to live inside of an economy and play the rat race game. We're supposed to have our own UFOs, our own UFO civilizations. We're supposed to be able to meditate and astral plane across the universe and communicate inside of our astral body with other beings of light who are also good natured with souls. And your body starting to tap into that energy and feel that shit. Like, the fuck, I'm sitting up here trying to make money. Money is supposed to be a thing that you use to trade with other beings in the galaxy that look at the money as a valuable sentiment. That's why it was made out of gold, silver, diamonds, jewelry, things like that. And eventually it became bartering. So then people barter other things. Money ain't supposed to be a digital or paper currency that's measured by numbers. It's supposed to be something valuable to someone else, to another nation, as a means of trade. And you ain't supposed to be running around a hamster wheel trying to get as much as you can to compete with other folks to say, look at me, I'm better than you. It's supposed to just be some shit you got on deck. So then when you encounter another nation, y'all can peacefully trade amongst each other. So if you got a gold coin and they value gold, you take that gold coin to get some of their water that they have off their planet that you could use that is not on your planet for whatever purpose you need it for, because the water valuable to you. And they can take that gold coin because they don't got gold on their planet, but they love gold and they use it for something like you use the water. Y'all make that exchange. That's what money was intended for when it first got designed into the universe. But, you know, these motherfucking Dracos and Orion Empire motherfuckers, they decided to use it as an enslavement tool. And that's the only thing that matters. But it don't. A lot of people starting to want to be more by themselves instead of dealing with motherfuckers. When people give you advice, you ain't listening to that shit. You like, what the fuck? This stuff ain't registering. It ain't reading. So yeah, stay on that right track, and your intuition will never fail you. I don't know, just some shit I was thinking, you know. But yeah, the smart cities, the transhumanism, they vision of where they want the reality to go to make the matrix more tight knit. What else? Social credit scores, all that type of shit. They want it to come into fruition, but will it? Who knows? And another thing, you know, eventually at some point they're going to try to get rid of gas and everybody will be using EVs, electric vehicles and shit. But how's that going to pan out? Wonder if everybody can't charge their car up at an efficient amount of time. What they going to do, make speed charger cars at speed that charge up in like what, 5-10 minutes. That's the only thing they can do. Cause you know the little couple hours it take to charge the motherfucking cars up like it do now, and they want your ass to be at work. The only way they gonna be able to match that is to be able to make it to where you in a 15-minute city. It don't take long to do a whole lot of shit. So then the energy of the car don't get wasted as much. And you notice how they got rid of Greyhound for all my bus riders and shit. Slowly they starting to get rid of bus transportation. And eventually at some point, you know, they gonna sit up here and try to deal away with how your ass can get on a plane and go places too. So then you just up in that city trapped and shit. And they can how you like that. But if they able to get everybody to become transhumanistic, they ain't gonna have to worry about that, because they gonna automatically assume to they self that everybody gonna be in a controlled state, just like how they wanted us. Me, I have astral traveling abilities sometimes, and in other little parallel universes, I jumped into myself, and in one of my selves, in whatever universe this was, I seen I was an android and shit. It's crazy because I had a device attached to my arm, a permanent one, because I was an android, that looked like, if you ever seen Captain Simeon and the Space Monkeys cartoon, if you never seen that in your life or heard of it, go watch it. It's kind of boring because it came out in the 90s and it was like underground and old schooly, but it's called Captain Simeon and the Space Monkeys. That dude had a device on his arm, and he can like get things and shrink them down and store them inside of his arm device. Well, I had something like that similar to my body on me and shit in that universe, and we ended up getting, you know, viruses and shit, just like a computer. And if we didn't know the code, then we couldn't heal ourselves. Yeah, that shit crazy, ain't it? But yeah, that's just some shit I wanted to throw in there, man. I'm about to slide.